So 2019's over. We're in 2020. I want to talk about some whiskeys I think are really great. And they're not Blanton's and they're not some name that you can't find, but they're really good whiskeys. So don't always get the one that you just can't get. That doesn't mean it's better. It just means that it's created a following and the scarcity all of a sudden makes it like famous. So I wanted to talk about one of my favorite ryes. And that would be this Redwood Empire, the Emerald Giant. And this is out of California. It's just an incredible little whiskey. It's really balanced. It's got a lot of flavor. There's just nothing not to like. It's got the dimension. I think this is going to be something fabulous. It's 45%, so there's a pow to it. And I think if you haven't tried this Emerald Giant by Redwood, you're missing it because it's really good. I'm drinking it at home. You might have heard about it. Piggyback is the 6th year that Whistlepig came out with, and they really said this was for mixers. And personally, I think it's better than the 10 and the farm stock. So of course I think the 12 is the best, but I really like this Piggyback, and I would not overlook it. It is not a mixer. You're just perfect to drink this straight. All right, people ask me when they're in the store what my favorite whiskey is, and I say Tyrconnell 15. Tyrconnell 15 is finished in a Madeira cask, and I've been drinking whiskey a while. I know I'm usually pretty good about not drinking too much, but this whiskey is amazing, and I don't normally like a Madeira finish. It has great complexity. There's so much going on with it. You're not going to see it very many places, but this is a gem in the Irish whiskey world that you don't hear much about, but you really should have because it's fabulous and you will impress your friends. Tam Do came out with a 12 this year, and it's not first fill sherry cask, it's some refills. But this whiskey is about $70 and it is elegant. It is delightful. It is balanced. There is just nothing but love for this whiskey. So if you don't have the Tamdhu 12, this is something, if you know somebody that likes whiskey, they probably don't have it and they will love it. I have a lot of people who have given up other whiskeys and jumped on to this. If I have people taste it, they buy it. I'm just telling you, the Tamdhu 12. It was the 10. The 10 was pretty good. The 12 is fabulous. Okay, I like peated whiskey. I like peated scotches. I can't help myself. It tastes to me like you grilled your whiskey on one side and your steak on the other. This is how I see it. It's just like full of this complexity. Well, I had no idea that the Talisker 10 year was this good. I had been bypassing it like, whatever. Hadn't heard that much good things about it. The Talisker 10 is fabulous. Now I see why. I've seen people actually have had this name and it's put on their neck. I was like, what? Well, I don't put it on my neck, but I sure would drink this in my mouth. Okay, one of the newest additions that we've had lately is the Mortlock 16. It is really nice. Almondy, good little whiskey. You're not going to see it around very many places, but this is a nice 16-year blend. If you haven't tried it, you should come by and try it. And that's not peaty, it's a Speyside, but it's a great little whiskey. And the other thing I want to talk about, I don't have it here, Four Roses Single Barrel. It's a high rye bourbon. I do like high rye bourbons. It's not the entry level Four Roses, and it's not the small batch, but that single barrel, there is just nothing not to love. So if you haven't had Four Roses Single Barrel, it's a nice little bottle with leather around the neck. Add that to your list. So these are whiskeys that you could probably find. Oh, the other thing I didn't talk about was the Black Art, but that seems really mean because if money were no object, this is what I would drink. This is by Jim McKeon, Bruichladdich, and we have several cases because I knew how good it was. This is a fabulous whiskey. This is the whiskey that I say I want to be in a hyperbaric chamber, no one speaking to me, just me communing with this whiskey. There's so much going on. So if money's not an object, you need this one. So anyway, don't just get hooked up on stuff you can't find. There are some fabulous whiskeys out there. So look around, follow the whiskey trail, see what else is going on, and 2020 is going to bring us new stuff. Thanks for listening. Lunch up.